Welcome back to the channel! It's your hosts, Cinder and Frank. Here on Cinder's Treasure, Part 3! We got 6 more packs, huh? Yeah. If we go fast enough, maybe we can do more. Yeah. Yeah, guys. How you guys been doing? How you guys liking the product so far? We haven't gotten any big hits yet. Yeah, that's true, Cinder. Yeah, kind of like Homer says to Bart. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty funny, isn't it? Okay, let's get this one. Oh my lord, is that another dragon? It's another dragon. Jeez, we got a lot of dragon tokens. That's cool. All right, let's check. All right, we gotta put a little. Gotta make sure we got a good spot. So if I kind of put it close to your nose. Looks like, alright guys, here we go. Let's see, come on, something good. Alright, we've seen this guy, right? Yep. Oh, the cat again, the beetle. It's an insect, but it's a beetle. Dog. We've seen that one. We think we've seen that one too. Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of the same cards, which is probably possible at this point. I don't remember this little monkey guy. He's got lifelink. 2-1. Renew. Alright. Encroached Dragonstorms. There's another one of those. Oh, yeah, we saw this one. That brings up. Oh, we got. Look at that. 2 Dragonstorms. Okay, yeah, here we go. Another Citadel. Those are reprints. Ooh, what is this one? It's another. Oh, they got. Did we already see a White Black Siege one? I might be remembering a different one. Look at all those elephants and stuff. That's pretty cool. Choose Abzan or Mardu. Abzan. Can you have your upkeep? Put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Wow! And Mardu, at the beginning of your end step, if your creature died under your control this turn, which is most likely, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. It's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's worth anything, but both of those abilities, I think they're pretty strong. It is a forecasting, so I don't know if in Commander, or I'm sorry, in Standard would be any good. Didn't we get a foil one of that guy? Oh, and so why did we get 2 foils? Can anyone tell me? There's always 1 foil, and typically it's in the back, so why is this one foil? Oh, wait a minute. Is it one's a foil and then you get a land and then the land can be basic or not and then the land can be foil? Maybe that's how it works, Cinder? You're asking me? This is your channel! Come on! Well, dude, I can't remember. We buy all these. We did open some older packs. And I'm used to the set boosters. So, you know, they always kind of play with the, I call it the mixture. Yeah, so there's always, so okay, so we're going to keep that in mind. So it looks like there's always a token in the back. And I think that's the land card. Okay, so that's what it is, the land card, and then the land could be a foil. And then this should be our foil. We'll flip it around just, alright, so that's what it's, okay. So now what I'm wondering is if the token's not there, then it's an art card, right? So looks like 1 in 6 maybe art card. We only got a handful of art cards anyway. All right, we've seen this guy anyway, so we'll put him back. All right, so what do we get? Molten Exhale. I don't remember this one. Beholder Dragon. It does 4 damage to target creature or player. Okay, you may cast a spell as though it had flash if you behold it. Okay, oh, okay. So it's a sorcery, but if you behold it, you can do 4. Kind of. That artwork looks sweet. What do you guys think? Look at that. Check that out, man. That looks cool. I love that. That looks cool. I like that artwork. You know, I don't know if you can buy these artworks. I don't know. I should probably look into that. There's a couple artworks I wouldn't mind getting. Actually, did we see this guy before? He looks different. 4/4 reach. He's got the renew thing. Draw a card. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? It's a 1 blue and you sorcery and you draw a card. It's like weird. That's like worse than an op. But it does have Harmonize. You can play it later, so there's that. Here's another one of those. Show me a dragon. Shock Brigade. Menace 1-3. Mobilize. Well, we've seen this guy, I believe. Oh, look at the Monetary Messenger. Flying in Vigilance. 2-3. ETB. Put it one target from your graveyard on top of your library. Oh, okay. So that's actually not bad, because then that one flurry deck, maybe draw 3 cards. An instant cost 6. Dang, creatures your opponents control -3. Wayward Bodyguard. When MTB, return target land, mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Flurry, when you cast your second spell each turn, target creature in tap target creature in opponent control. Not too bad. Hey, we got the Rhino guy. I think this is the first one we got in the real. I think this one's better than the original Rhino, and it's like funny because it's an uncommon. So it's 3/4 trample, and it says when this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So blink 'em? Really? This card again? Are you joking? Yeah. I am interested, Cinder, on this deck, or this card. Yeah, dude. Seems like it wants to be found out how to break it. Yeah, so at the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards, right? So you might want to make a deck so to whatever, right? There's, recursion, or you put all your stuff in the graveyard and, I don't know, flip Jace and then flashback, or just, I don't know. But it also has, like, then if your library has no cards in it, then you exile the enchantment and then put 5 cards from your graveyard on top because you have no library, so then you get library in any order, right? So, and then imagine if you have more of these. Now in Commander, I don't think it's going to do you any good, but I don't know. Like, what would, I don't know. Someone, that card's probably going to sleep. Literally, it's going to be, what does it say? Yeah, silent, stillness in motion. Yeah, it's going to be still for quite. Ooh, that's pretty funny, dude. Yeah, it is kind of funny, isn't it? Yeah. With cards like that, I always kind of raise an eyebrow. And I'm just like, this poor. Man, another dragon token. I've never got so many. That's cool. Hey, the warrior guy looks pretty cool. Oh, it is a dragon set, so maybe there's a lot of dragon tokens. 1, 2, 1. Oh, this card's actually, I think, pretty decent. What was it? This week on Arena, it's, what do they call it? Jump-in packs, so you get to play for free. You don't get any, I don't think you get to keep the cards, I don't think. But I ended up picking, like, tokens and Abzan, and I probably should have took the Timur deck because it just, it actually has that one enchantment where if something comes, it has a landfall trigger and you get a 4/4 dragon. I'm like, are you joking? That was in the jump start pack. Like, anyway. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you what it does. So it has flying and has mobilization 1. So it does cost 4, but it's a 3/3. Right? It's not horrible. It's not great. Just boost your character. Look at the dragon. The dragon prey. Costs 2 more to cast if it targets a dragon. Oh, okay. Destroy target creature. Oh, okay. It does cost 3 at instant speed. I don't know. That's probably not going to see a lot of play. Only in maybe limited formats. We've seen him. It's cool artwork. Oh, we've seen that one. Oh, I like the text right there. It says, "Sing for us when we depart for battle, and sing for us if we fail to return." That's cool. That's badass, man. Don't go. I gotta do my job, Jelly Lady. Stop it. Exile target permanent with mana value 3 or greater, so you can play it for Abzan colors. It's an instant. It does exile anything, but the mana value has to be 3 or greater, which pretty much hits a lot of things. It's a mana dork for 2. And sacrifice this creature, does 6 damage to target creature with flying. Oh, okay, so you can... Actually, that's not bad for a common card. Vigilance, Menace. This creature enters with +2/+1 counters on it if you cast 2 or more spells this turn. So, in that Just Guy Flurry deck, right, he'll probably come out with some counters on it. What is this? Oh, we had another Siege, the blue-green one. It only costs 3. Timur or Sultani. And Timur, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 4 cards. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player... Huh, that's interesting. So potentially you could target yourself if you wanted to. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery... Wow, actually, yeah, that could be good if you're playing with a spell-slinging type of deck. You may play lands from your... Really? Wow, this one's actually pretty good. I'll give it. These sieges, they're not bad. I don't know if they're overpowered or anything like that, but they are pretty good. That's that, and that's that. All right, we got 3 more packs, Cinder. All right, dude. Maybe we gotta go a little faster. I'm going as fast as I can. Yeah, we had to do some other things. More other... Yeah, dude, you're so far behind. Yeah, I know. I was wanting to do one thing, and man, things just... When you get older, things just take longer. You're like, oh yeah, this should take like 30 minutes. And like 2 hours later, you're like, oh my god, I'm not even done. You're just like, ah. Target creature you control gains death touch and destruction at the end of a turn. Yeah, dude. Big card. Yeah, for common. Buff 3, you get to choose one. Just right. I kind of like the cards that have more than one thing that you get to choose from. And this one's an instant, and it only costs 2, right? So you can destroy a target creature with flying. I mean, especially in this set, right? And typically flying is problematic, right? Like normally if they're on the ground, as long as they don't have trample, you know, or weird stuff like that, you know, they're not as problematic, but typically flying, especially if you're green, you normally don't have a lot of flyers. So you can pump if you don't. So it you know, might cost more, but you have greater flexibility, right? I think we've seen this Asian guy. Nothing really to write home. Oh, we've seen that guy. We've seen that guy. We've seen this card. Oh, this I think. I'm thinking Mardu might be pretty good in this deck. You know, here's another thing too. If you're if you play a lot of limited, look out for this card. Like if I see this in pack 1, if the rare ain't all that good, I'm picking this card. It's 4 for 4/4, right? But it has mobilize 2, so it's gonna make 2. But it says attacking tokens you control have death touch. Like, really? So, I mean, that's pretty damn strong, right? And all the Mardu colors, there's a ton of creatures in this set that have mobilize. You know, okay, it's only 1, but you get my drift here, right? Like, make a Mardu deck, or, you know, try to make something around, you know, synergistic around mobilize. But this card is, I think this card's pretty good. But hey, you know, there's too many cards in Magic and blah, 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 right? So, you know, who knows? But I don't know. I saw that card and I'm like, dude, on a budget, like you're trying to make a standard deck or whatever, like that's an uncommon. I mean, back in the day, this most likely could have been at least a rare, if not maybe borderlining a mythic. So it just goes to show you, like, I mean, there's too many cards in standard. And then they've totally cranked the power level so crazy. And now I'm wondering if they don't care about the, what's that? The reserve list. Yeah, the reserve list. I think they don't care about the reserve list anymore. Because now they're just like pushing you to new cards. And then they try to, you know, and everything's kind of commander base. What is this? Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. It's an instant. And we saw this one, I believe. Ooh, hey, that's what in Arena. That's what the pack for Tarkir. It's funny, isn't it? Like, this is the pack in real life, but on Arena, they use this card. That person right there. But yeah, I think they don't care about the reserve list. And because Commander is such a big influence on the game, and it seems like they know it's kind of ironic. I think they actually, as much as I despise and kind of criticize not just Hasbro, but Wizards in particular, they kind of know their customer base, and they kind of know, like, sorry to say it this way, but they know that their customers are kind of like pseudo-dumb, meaning that they get their attention right away, and that, like, like I said, everyone's in this TikTok mode, and if it doesn't, if it takes 10 seconds, right? I've been on this card for too long, right? You're probably already skipping the video right now, right? So, but that's my point, right? Like it's always like, what's the next shiny new toy, right? Like, this set's out, and I'm pretty sure, like, it'll be not even a month later, and they'll have the next damn set out, and it's like, Bloomburrow was like last year, and it's not even been a full year yet, and it's like the set never existed now. So, but to the point of, like, they don't, like, back in the day, they wanted to reprint those, but they didn't, and now it's like they don't care, because they can make more money, and they don't have to worry about the reserve list, so they're just like, yeah, okay, go ahead, play with those old cards. We got these cards that are better than your old cards. So it's a way to get around the reserve list. And actually, ironically, it's a way to make more money. Now, they have too many IPs. I don't know what the hell. They got, whatever. They had the Assassin's Creed, which was Lord of the Rings one, I think, was probably that was a walk home grand slam, right? Like that. I will say they probably should have maybe made it more than one set or something. I don't know. They put everything. I think they should have focused on maybe one aspect of the Lord of the Rings, not the entirety, but I don't know. But like the Final Fantasy one, like, really, I mean, I really like there, and just some of the IP ones don't kind of make sense. Like the Doctor Who one, and then what was the other one, Cinder? Oh, the Fallout one, yeah. I really didn't. I mean, Fallout didn't make sense, but I will give the cards that they put in there kind of seemed kind of cool. So anyway, we'll get back to our regular scheduled program. So we got Jeskai, Flameholder, Grappler. I do like the artwork. 3/3, first strike. So it's already pretty darn good, right? When this creature enters, copy the next. Oh my gosh, sorry. Copy the next spell you cast this turn. When you cast it, okay, you may choose new targets for the copy. All right, so it's just when this creature enters. So it's very specific. So it has to be right when it enters, and then it copies the next spell. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds good, but it would have been better if it didn't. I don't know. I guess if it didn't say enters, and I guess you could be doing it every damn turn. But oh, hey, look at that card. I just like the art and the color. Actually, I don't think this card's really any good though. 3/3 with Sultani 1 Flash. You get to choose one. You gain 3 life and Surveil 3. Surveil 3? Wow, I've never heard of Surveil 3. Destroy target enchantment, counter target creature spell. So it's got a lot of flexibility. Destroy target enchantment for like this price with the creature. Counter target creature spell is probably a little bit better. They gain 3 life and Surveil. I don't know. That's just probably if you need to. Hey, we got this one already. We've seen that one. And sorry, we were babbling about Wizards. But that's just going to show you guys, like, a lot of, I don't know, when I go to a certain store, like, there's, I don't know, a lot of people, it's like they can't afford what they're doing. Like, there was one guy, he had like a commander deck, and it was like $5,000, and I'm not kidding, he spent $5,000 on it, right? And the guy didn't even have a car, and I'm just like, he didn't have a job, and yeah, anyway, I'm going to start venting about the world. Yeah, dude, that's your other channel. Yeah, sorry, Cinder. Yeah, dude, this is a friendly environment for fun. But yeah, we don't want idiots here. We don't want idiots here, Cinder. Yeah. We just want good, smart Magic players and no woke stuff. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Yeah, I know. What is it? Oh, is this like they do art cards for just the plane, like the planes? That would be weird. They do. What? I've never seen that in the other series. Hey, you can actually see what it says. There's some art cards where you can't even read what it says. So, yeah, okay. So, that's like, yeah. So, it looks like maybe 1 in 6. So, yeah. So, we got it, right? So, this is the token slot. All right. So, that's how it works. And maybe it's always worked that way? Yeah, probably, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Because I remember the set ones, and you always got a foil and you always got an art card. And I really don't know why people don't like the art cards. Like, literally, I'll buy your art cards. Like, people just... I remember when someone said, oh, yeah, I just threw them away. I'm like, dude. I'm like, now you don't get one every pack. And I'm like, why throw them away? Like, just put them in a box or something. And seriously, I was like, dude, I'd probably give you a penny a piece. Like, I mean, that's better than... that's better than what you get for bulk when you sell your cards, right? I was just like, hey, I like them. I'll buy them from you. And, I don't want to go online and go to TCG Player and then have like 500 different buyers I got to pay to get all my... I probably should do that one day, but guess what? I don't have enough time, and I got too many projects, and it's almost like I need like my own little personal assistant, Cinder. Yeah, dude, you need someone that like you just say, hey man, give me all the cool cards, and it's like they have like a free, what's that called? Blank check? No, well, kinda, yeah, like a credit card with no limit. Yeah, like a credit card with no limit. Ooh, that'd be great. Dude, we got like the same one with the other one. Actually, what's funny was that one, and apparently this is full art, which, BS. If you want to say extended art because there's no border, okay. But how can you call this a full art card? There's half art. Okay, what's this card do? We saw this one. Yeah, Death Touch, 2/4. It has Mobilize X, and X is how many creature cards in your graveyard. So if you want to fill your graveyard with milling, I don't know. I think that's actually pretty good. X. Mobilize X. Oh, X is going to be how many... Okay. Alright, I thought maybe it was like XX. No. So, you attack. Let's say there's 5 creature cards in your graveyard. You're going to get 5 little... That's actually pretty good. And then if you had that one card that I was telling you about, they'll have Death Touch. Yeah, dude, you won't let that down, huh? Yeah, I won't let that down. What's this one? Okay, instant. Counter target spell unless controller pays 2. If a dragon was beheld, count as... Oh, okay, so it's counter a spell, and it's any spell, which is good. But so it's less than a normal counter spell, which is good. It's an instant, but it's one of those. I'm trying to remember the damn counter spell that you pay 2 more, and I literally can't remember. I think Make Disappear was from Kamigawa, or the whatever, one of the It's either Kamigawa or the... What was the other one after Kamigawa? Yeah, the Crime Syndicate one. Yeah, New Capenna. Yeah, New Capenna. Yeah, I think that one's New Capenna. But this one you pay 4 if you behold a dragon. So anyway, all right, last dance. Last pack dance. Come on. Yeah, sorry, it's a little longer this time because we kind of babbled a little bit. Again, I'm commentary. I don't know. As much as this is a ripping pack channel, we also want to talk about Magic, right? Like, meaning, like, either cards we used to like or cards we want to look forward to. What decks we want to talk about. I like showing some cards that I call like sleeper cards, or like cards that are common and uncommon, because I really think a lot of people just spend too much money on Magic in general, right? Like, I probably do too, but there's a lot of cards that we have, and it's like, oh, I gotta have the best cards, and I get it, right? We want to play with the best cards that we have, that's for sure. But I think you can spend a very small amount to get a decent deck. I mean, look at this card, right? It's got 2/1 Death Touch. Like, that itself is actually pretty good, right? Like, oh, okay, is there better cards? Yeah. But you can always put something together. And maybe you're not going to win every damn game. Or, whoa, yeah, dude. Oh, sorry, this is like a family channel here, right? Return target creature opponent controls their hand. I think we've seen that one. Oh, cause one less creature. Wait, one less to cast for each creature you control. When it enters, you draw a card. So it's a 4/3. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Again, a common, right? So it costs 6, but the more little creatures you get out, the faster this little guy comes out. We've seen that. Nurturer. He looks like he's burning the place down. Oh, this is the lifelink guy. And then when he enters, you endure 1. I do like that endure. Wait a minute. That card. Dude, what is this? What is this? And I swear, this looks like Ice Age. There's a card in Ice Age that looks just like this. Or is it a... Oh, I'm sorry. It's either... Maybe it's Alliances. There's like... Yeah, guys, I've seen so many Magic cards. Sometimes some of the stuff, it's like they're playing off on it, right? It's like it's not the actual card, but it sounds like the card, and then they kind of make it look like the card, and it has similar mechanic. That guy, I like that guy. He kind of costs a lot, but he has vigilance and trample, and then this creature has hexproof as long as it didn't damage yet. So, monkey. All right, hey, we got another one of those. Hey, we got another one of that, Cinder. Which one? The Clarion Conqueror. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I still think this might be another sleeper card. I'll tell you one thing, though. We'll call it meta. I call it metagame card. And here's another thing, too. Like in Commander, people might want this in kind of a control deck, right? Because it says activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers cannot be activated. I cannot stress this ability on this card, what that does. Now, it affects you, but if you're a control player and you want to win a certain way, this is what you want. Yeah, I know. And again, it's activated abilities, so static ones, not so much, right? But this hits a lot of problematic things, right? I do like the text. It says all challengers were summarily silenced. So yeah, I don't know what the price is, but these cards just came out. Look up, if you're a big time Magic player, look up how much this card is. I'm pretty sure it's not even $1 or whatever, right? But I'm thinking this is like one of those rest in peace cards, right? Like they just sometimes they come and they go, so they might spike up and down. But it's one of those things that's like, all right, if it's $1, like buy it and like, all right, I got it. And if I ever need it, I got it, type of thing. But all right, so yeah, that's another thing. So you get a foil, and then this is the land card, and the land can be foil. All right, Cinder, what do you think, dude? We're just whiffing. Yeah, so far. Yeah, value-wise, I'm not thinking we're doing that good so far. Now, I'll say the cards are cool. A lot of these cards, like these sieges, I actually and I think, yeah, so you don't get too many of these styles in the packs, in the play boosters. Now, I know the collectors, there's a lot. Now, what's funny is I went to TCG last night, and a lot of these full art cards, they're like less than $1. So these sieges look beautiful. And it's either extended art or it's like a full art. A lot of them are like 50 cents, 30 cents. And I'm just like, dude, there's no way that I can get them. Because, yeah, okay, I'll open my collector boost. What is that? What is that? Is that part of the art right there? Look at that gray. Look at that gray. You see that guy? Oh, it is part of the art. So that's a whole nother thing. So this kind of looks like the black shadow of a flag. So that's fine. But that little gray is like part of this. So that kind of looks kind of weird. But all down here, how the hell can you call this? Hey, watch your mouth, dude. Sorry. How can you call this full art when half the card is all black down here? There's no art. Just because there's no border, right? There's no border now, like, right? Like, what's the difference? There is none. There's no, right? Anyway, what'd you guys like about it? Nothing? Something? Just like, You just like watching me and Cinder get hosed on value-wise. That's fine if you do, and if you want to laugh, that's fine. We did not. We didn't buy these packs to make any money at all. No, we wanted to open them and enjoy opening them, and then hopefully get some cards that we want, and then maybe because there's a lot of cards I just want to collect, and that's kind of, I don't know. I might need to revisit that, but especially if like some of the cards are like 50 cents, kind of like why not? But then all of a sudden you find out there's like 100 of them. And you're like, okay. So now it's $50 for, the cards that you want. All right, that's a little, when you start adding up these quarters and 50 cents. But hey, anyway, we've babbled long enough for this video. Yeah, guys, hopefully we got something better to show you next time. So, did we put a video out today? Yeah, we did, but it was, oh yeah, we'll post this one. We'll post this one today. Alright guys, see you later. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to post one every day. Bye.